Welcome back to Conversations with Nash. This is a new segment that I'm trying out on the show, and it is called the News Roundup. And this is like when lots of things have been happening, and I don't want to do just like one deep dive piece on one sort of topic, but I just want to look at what's been happening in the world and what are our thoughts on it, right? So we are going to talk about lots and lots of things, from the budget speech to State of the Province address to lighter things like Tristan cheating on Khloe, and then bringing it to South Africa with Boity releasing her new single, Bad Guy. So let's talk about all of those things. I'm gonna start with the State of the Province address. So I had the privilege of being invited by a sort of business peer to go to the State of the Province address for the Western Cape, because I live in Cape Town. My first time in Parliament, it was incredible. It's fantastic to go to Parliament for the first time. I think you can go to Parliament if you want to, like you can get a visitor's pass and you can just attend, but I don't think a lot of people go. So for me, it was my first time, and it was a very eye-opening experience. I'm not a very political person in terms of I don't necessarily have a party. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that when I'm 29 years old. Anyway, I usually am open to hearing all of the different parties' sort of point of views and manifestos and all of those things and their principles, and I vote according to who I feel at that present moment has really spoken to my principles and my values. Then I vote like that. And so therefore I haven't voted for the same party since I started voting. I always change it up. Am I gonna tell you who I vote for? No. Anyway, I used to vote for the DA for local government in the Western Cape. And I really believed that was the way it just made sense to me, and I used to vote for the leading party, the ANC, for national government. I mean, this was back when I had just turned 18, able to vote. That's how I voted. And it made complete sense in my head. Things have shifted, things have changed, my opinions have changed. I'm a little bit more woke, as you kids all call it. So there's a lot of changes in the way that I view the world, and the way that I view politics, and the way that I view policies, and how they affect black people, how they affect the poor, how they affect people that are most in need, and how service delivery is sort of segmented, and who gets service, who doesn't. So at the State of the Province address, it was Helen Zille's last State of the Province address as Premier of the Western Cape, and she was Premier for 10 years. And obviously she was highlighting all of the amazing things that the DA has done in the Western Cape, which according to her address, and there's a little booklet that she gave to everyone that came, just showcasing what the DA has done in the Western Cape. And listen, at face value, you go through that booklet, you're just like, whoa, I mean, the Western Cape has been one of the only provinces with really high sort of clean audit numbers in terms of percentages. There's growth in employment, there's growth in all sorts of sectors. And when you leave there and you're apolitical like I am, you obviously leave there going, oh wow, they've done really good. So then I went and had dinner with my partner and his friends, and we were talking about this, and I was telling them that, I went to the State of the Province address and this is what happened. I'm so impressed by everything that the DA has done in the Western Cape, and it sort of was stemming from my belief when I was younger that the right party to govern the Western Cape was the DA. Simply based on just stats like what Helen Zille was showcasing at the State of the Province. I was met with a lot of different opinions. I was met with a lot of no, obviously they're only going to tell you the good things because it's their event. The NC can also do the same, the FF can do the same, Bantu or Lomisa in the Eastern Cape is probably doing the same. Any sort of premier is not going to talk about the difficulties at a State of the Province address, and any sort of address. The president gave the SONA address, and he's not going to talk about, all of the bad things. He's only going to highlight the great things that the ANC government has been doing nationally. Now, this is a topic that I think I would love to dive deep into, especially with the elections that are coming up 8th of May, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now because this is a news roundup and this is getting too deep into that topic. But I want to interview someone around that. If you are interested in talking to me about it, if you are interested in talking to me about politics and like maybe changing my mind on a few things, or I can change your mind on a few things, hit me up in the comment section below and maybe I'll come to your place and we'll film. You have to live in the Western Cape, of course. And we can have a conversation. But we can also carry on this conversation in the comment section. You can also carry on this conversation on social with me at Nash_Fazii everywhere. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about, the budget speech, and I wrote you like as a side note, is gender affected, because obviously everybody listens to the budget speech, but the one thing that everyone is listening to the budget speech for is syntax. Like, how much are we going to pay for cigarettes, and how much are we going to pay for wine and ciders and all of those things that we care most about besides our taxes, you know, other more important taxes. But it doesn't matter because we like alcohol and we smoke. Anyway, so the budget speech was yesterday and our dearest Minister of Finance, Boity, was giving it. It lasted for an hour. It actually was less than an hour. I think it was 45 minutes. I listened to the whole thing. Yeah, the highlights on social media, on Twitter, obviously, was syntax with cigarettes going up this much, wine going up this much, whiskey going up this much, ciders going up this much, but there was no mention of gin. So all you gin lovers out there, you're fine, it's okay, we can still enjoy. I mean, craft gins are expensive, but at least they're not going up, right? Why is there no syntax on gin? That's very interesting, because it is like liquor, right? Anyway, alright, so that's the budget speech. I mean, a lot happened as well besides syntax. Eskom is getting 23 billion rand in assistance. Why are we still assisting Eskom? And why don't we just dismantle that entity and get in smaller players in the renewable energy space so that our energy transition can happen a little bit faster? That's a conversation for another day. But that happened as well. What other big thing happened? Yeah, there was a increase in the budget that the minister is giving to the Small Business Development Agency, which is fantastic for us in business and fantastic for small businesses all around. But with these things, it's like, okay, cool, they budget all of these things. But the reality is, in the year, do we people in the small business sector feel that difference? And that's yet to be sort of seen. We'll see how the year goes, and maybe I will tell you if my business, you know, benefited from any of that. So that was the budget. I'm not going to talk about Tito Mboweni. Okay, I'm just going to not do that to myself because, yeah, I think that was the shortest budget, 55 minutes. I think that's short. Usually you would think budget speech goes on, until like 4:30. Yesterday, 2 to 5 to 3. That's it. Budget done. Thanks, bye. Okay. That's the budget for the whole country. But alright. The next thing that I want to talk about is how to have it all. So yesterday I attended an event called Having It All. It's for a company called LifeCheck, which is like financial consultants, like personal financial consultants, and they have these talks, various talks throughout the year, and now they are doing a series called Having It All. And so I attended yesterday, and I want to do a deep dive video into that as well. I met a lady there yesterday who was very excited to shoot with me and will hopefully be sitting down with me in about a week or two, and we can really dissect that topic because it's such an intense topic, especially for women with all sorts of like societal pressures of marriage and kids and career, and having it all, and what is having it all, and do you want to have it all, and what is the value of having it all, and should you just have some and be okay with that? So I've been reading, every time I leave I never know like how was I sitting so that it for like continuity, you know, so it doesn't look like I left. I'm reading at the moment this book, which I'm sure a lot of women who are my age or who are in corporate or who are in business, who are juggling that sort of family, lifestyle, career balance, I'm sure have read or would like to read. It's by the COO of Facebook, and it's called Lean In, and I think you should go and read it. It's very insightful and really answers that question of like having it all and how to manage it all. A session that is by Life Check, and you guys must go and check it out. Having it all. I think they're gonna have it again in the Western Cape. I think they're gonna have another one, maybe 2 more. So go on Facebook, on Live Check, and RSVP to the event, attend it, and you'll come out with a very interesting perspective. It's just a let's talk about it, which I obviously enjoy because I enjoy conversing with you. Now on lighter news, right? Tristan. I am not a gossip channel. But then I was asking my sister, what should I talk about? And she's like, oh, Tristan. So anyway, Tristan Thompson, who is Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy, who has cheated in the past, is cheating again, apparently. And the weirdest thing is that he is cheating with Khloe's sister's best friend. That's horrible. That's like, why would you? Also Jordan. And she's, yeah, what? You know what, guys, what happens in Hollywood? Eh? Anyway, go watch gossip channels, catch up on that. I'm not gonna get into it. I just think, you know, I love Khloe and I love the Kardashians generally. And you know what, Khloe, you're gonna be a good girl. And you're looking so good lately. Oh my gosh. Guys, have you seen Khloe? It's like she's a different person. She actually looks like Kylie with like the blonde hair and the short hair. Oh, she's looking amazing. So baby girl, keep your head up. You know, this is why you shouldn't date these young men. Stop it. Date people your own age or like older. Not that it makes a difference to you, quite honest. I'm talking shites. Makes no difference. But anyway, sorry Khloe and Tristan, you can go and jump off a cliff. And Jordan, I don't even know what to say to you. I'm done. Like, I can't. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm going to talk about is Boity. So Boity released her new single Bakai, or is it Bakai? Hey girl, Bakai, which is basically where are they? I listened to it. I do not understand Sesotho or Setswana or whatever it is that she's speaking in that song. I don't understand it, so most of it I don't get it. I think I like the beat, I like the vibes. I think she has real potential. I think she can actually do this rapping thing. A lot of people disagree. A friend of mine was very, she's like, I'm a music, you know, junkie, and like I listen to music, or what do you call it? I'm a music buffoon, and like it's disrespectful what Boity's doing. I think whatevs, man. Boity, do your thing, girl. Like next EP, we want all the things. Like go for it. Like, you know, get that bag. Like why not? Like if you've got a talent, because she can rap. You know, whether she can write or not, but you know, she can rap and it sounds cool. Or people are saying the song sounds like Casper Nyovest. Who cares? You know, I don't think it sounds like Casper Nyovest. I think people are saying that because they both rapping in the same language, so that it has the same sort of intensity. I don't know. But go get it. But Boity went on to one of my favorite channels on YouTube called The Microwave Boys. Okay, the channel is called Anacadium. You guys must go check it out. And they have a show on the Anacadium channel called The Microwave Boys. It's hilarious. It's got Sibu Mpanza and I forgot the other one's name. What's the other one's name? Oh gosh, I forgot. Anyway, it's got these 3 guys that are really, really funny, and they do like a news roundup as well every single week, and they give their point of view, but they're much more like comedic, unlike me, who's much more serious and not comedic. Maybe I should try comedy. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I'm that funny. But Boity went on to Microwave Boys, and boy, did people drag her in the comment section, saying she was uptight, she was, you know, thinks she's better than everyone, why did she come to the show, they should never have her again, and listen, I love Boity. I do think that, you know, maybe the editing, I don't know, she did seem very like uptight and angry with the boys, and very like didn't want to be there. But I love her, so go check out the episode. Tell me what you think about it. I didn't think it was fun, but I still love Boity, and I don't think people should have dragged her like that, you know? Sorry, girl. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to do in this segment is to tell you guys YouTubers I have enjoyed in the past week. Okay, so Microwave Boys I've already mentioned. Sibu Mpanza is back on his Sibu Mpanza main channel, which does current affairs, so you guys should go and check that out. And then I think the last channel that I really enjoyed is the return of Sushi with Wasabi. Guys, go and check that out. They did a skit of Bird Box, and you guys know OK Wasabi is insanely creative. So they did the skit, it was insane as their intro to their We Are Back video, and I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to what they're going to be doing in the year. So yeah, so go and check those 3 South African YouTubers out. I think American YouTubers, if you have not watched Dawson conspiracy theory videos, do yourself a favor and go and watch it. Yes Theory went up to some mountain with some man who's called the Iceman, and they froze to death for 45 minutes, so go and watch that too. And then obviously my sissy also had a video up on her channel where she was just updating you guys on her life. Did she drop out? We don't know. And then the last thing that I want to share with you guys is my friends Ruth and Zama have published their own channel as well, and it's called That BabyMama. So go check that out. Wow, that's a lot of YouTube to watch. Like, I'm giving you guys the plug. I am the plug. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and the next video is hopefully going to be a deep dive, but I want to do these news roundup videos at least once a month towards the end of the month, just to be like, yo, what's been happening? I love you guys so much. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and follow me on the socials at nash_fazi. Okay guys, I'm trying to reach my first 100 subscribers, so please share my videos, like actually share them. And obviously follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, love you, bye.